Hello friends, how are you? If we're not friends, we should be. My name's AlJ and I'll be doing a reading for Pisces. So Pisces, literally right before I hit the camera, they started doing work outside, so hopefully it's not too distracting. But when I was meditating on your energy, I was seeing a groundhog, and groundhogs for me are, they come up when we are in a period of transition, usually a transition that involves letting go or releasing someone or something here. Um, yeah, it's like making space, letting go, um, so that better things can come in. I'm going to be using the regular, degular Rider Waite to do your spread. We have the moon here at the bottom of the deck, which is the unknown. It can be fear, it's the unconscious, and we're going to be using the wisdom of the oracle to get you any advice or supplemental information. So without further ado, we just had two cards flip out, King of Swords and the Star, and the Eight of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. This is telling me that you know exactly what you need to do, what actions you need to take to get to something that you are hoping, dreaming, wishing for. Okay? Some of y'all may be stressing out about that decision here. Stressing out. Okay? So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it since the cards want to talk already. And now the cards don't want to get together. All right. Thank you, angels of love, light, guidance, and protection. I ask you, please bring forth messages for the collective of Pisces. Please bring forth messages that will touch their minds, their hearts, their souls, and help them align for the highest good of all, please. Thank you. What is it that Pisces needs to know? What is it that Pisces needs to hear? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amen. All right. For Pisces, please. Okay. Okay. We have the Five of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords, with the Seven of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. So I'm getting, okay, I'm getting that Pisces, you are investing in something. There's something that you've been spending time, money, energy, effort, something like that into. And there is some sort of like conflict or bumping of heads or competition. It's some sort of friction here. And I'm getting that there's an awareness of this. And whatever this friction or this competition, or maybe it's your inner feelings, like whatever this is, it's going to require you to have to overcome some obstacles, to face things head on, maybe to work through some stress here. That Nine of Swords here again, right under the Seven of Wands. But I'm seeing that you see a pain point in something. You're seeing a stress point in something. You're seeing where there is friction, and you're being encouraged to move. It feels kind of like it's like if any of you guys know astrology, it feels like the energy of a square. When it's in a square is a relationship between two planets that requires you to move something. It's kind of irritating. So it kind of feels like you're in that sort of energy right now, Pisces. So I feel like I need to go from right to left. So we'll start with the Queen of Swords here. Why is the Queen of Swords here? Some of y'all, you need to speak up. Some of y'all, you need to set a boundary. Some of y'all, you need to have a clarifying conversation. Speech is important somehow here. Some of y'all, you're probably scared to say that you want to invest in something too. I'm seeing that for some of y'all. All right. I'm getting speak your truth, even if your voice shakes. Okay. Why is the Queen of Swords here, please, for Pisces? Oh, okay. Is that three cards? Yep. We have the Hierophant, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles. All right. So I'm getting that you are being asked to commit here with the Hierophant, to commit yourself to what your long-term vision looks like. Again, I've seen that you are investing in something, maybe waiting for the fruits of your labor. There's an investment here, but I'm getting that there's more work to do with the Eight of Pentacles here. The Knight of Pentacles tells me here that you need to play the long game, that this is not a thing that's going to happen overnight. This is a thing that requires you to be meticulous. This is a thing that requires you to be, again, committed, to see it through. The Knight of Pentacles always gets the job done, but it takes time, right? It takes effort, it takes care, and that's how he gets it done and gets it done right. Now, I'm seeing that the work that needs to be done here has something to do with this Queen of Swords energy. So again, this may be, I keep getting something about speech or like clarity or something like that. So for some of you, again, this could be a clarifying conversation. This could be setting a boundary. This could be telling the truth somehow, even if it like brings up some feelings in you. This is the work that is required for you to have some sort of long-term stability, some sort of long-term goal here. The Ten of Pentacles is the long-term energy. It's something that is stable. It's something that's secure. It's something that you can build. It's something that has longevity. But it requires your commitment, your participation, and your work here. Like I'm getting, some of y'all are just kind of looking at a situation like, this is not exactly what I want it to be, or I don't want it to, this is not good enough, or this is kind of stressful, or do I have my work cut out for me or something like that. You're being encouraged to keep going. To like, the work doesn't get done if you just sit there, is kind of what I'm getting. Yeah, some of you guys that just broke the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles here. Some of you guys are looking at this like from a lack perspective. Well, if I keep putting in the time now, or the energy or the money, or if I say this, I'm gonna lose out, or I'm gonna be left alone, or I'm gonna be abandoned, or something like that. I'm getting, get out of your head and like look at what you're looking at. I don't know why the message is coming out so firm. But sometimes when I channel like that, it's because the person who is resonating with this needs to hear it in that way. I'm getting like there's no way around it. You're just gonna have to do the work, friend. Okay. So why is the Seven of yeah, I'm getting lots and lots of overthinking about a possible ending or some sort of pain or something not going well or something like that. I'm getting, you haven't, it feels like Pisces hasn't even tried yet, or something like that. Okay, why is the Seven of Pentacles here for Pisces, please? Yeah, this is about you needing to have more faith in your decisions. This is spirit kicking you into high gear here. That's Judgment at the bottom of the deck. Judgment is needing to transform. It is a deep transformation. It is a rising above. It's being bigger, better, faster, stronger, more capable than you have ever been, right? The old parts of you have to die so that you can raise up in this way. And I'm getting with the Temperance, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands here, that this is in relationship to, this is about you needing to know that you have everything that you need to move forward with a decision that needs to be made here. Some of you guys, it's a matter of having more faith, right? For others of you, it's about moderation. Some of, again, I'm getting kind of this idle energy, this kind of just, oh, well, the crops are burning. Okay. And then you're letting it burn instead of like doing something about it. So temperance is moderation, right? So this is knowing the difference between being proactive versus reactive. This is the difference between being passive and active, I think is a better way of saying it. I feel like a lot of Pisces people who I'm talking to right now are in an energy of passivity, and you're being encouraged to be a little more active here. There's a lot of stalling energy that I'm getting, and that stalling is creating more of that tension, more of that internal restlessness, or external, because your external circumstances are in some way a reflection of your inner one. So I'm getting, it's time to go, Pisces. Right under this Judgment card, we have the Two of Pentacles, and we have that Two of Wands. These are two indications of a choice that need to be made that I'm getting you have not made yet, and you know that you need to. All right, so let's look at the Five of Wands. Why is the Five of Wands here for Pisces? Pisces, I'm getting like nothing is gonna change if you just sit there. In fact, I'm getting for some of you, a situation will get worse the longer that you wait, or the longer that you sit there. So it's time to go. I'm getting some of y'all's hard work will go to waste if you stop right here. Okay? I don't know what that means to you, but I'm getting that. All right. It's like putting the ingredients all together, mixing up the batter to make a cake, and then not putting it in the oven. It's like, what are you doing? You like finish what you started. It's kind of what I'm getting, okay? So why is the Five of Wands here for Pisces, please? That Eight, I'm shuffling these cards, and we have the Eight of Pentacles coming out again. I'm getting it's time to work. It is time to commit yourself to something here. Yeah. Queen of Wands here at the bottom of the deck, which represents self-worth, knowing the magic of who you are, having confidence, right? And then the cards that came out clarifying the Five of Wands are the Eight of Pentacles, the Death card, and the Seven of Cups, okay? So what this is telling me is that there's a need for you to make some moves here. There's a need for you to commit, to put in the work day in, day out here. There are several ways that you can do this. There are options that are available to you. Some of you guys, you got to stop telling yourself these stories here, right? That if I do this or if I do that, it's not going to work out. Why move towards it anyway? Everything that I put my time, energy, love, whatever into, it doesn't work out, I'm hearing stories like that, and you're being encouraged to stop that. Like, I'm getting dead that. Stop it, right? The Death card is change and transformation. Again, I'm getting that there is something that needs to happen. I'm getting Pisces needs to go from passive to active here. Perhaps, again, I'm getting some of y'all need to just have a conversation or speak or set a boundary or tell the truth or something like that here. That is like gonna help you out here. I'm getting that there's a change that requires your bravery, that requires your courage, that requires your confidence here, right? Your creativity here that can make a situation better for you. Some of y'all, it's a thing that requires vulnerability, and that's why you're scared to do it. But I'm getting like not being vulnerable is going to keep you in a mess here, or make things worse. I keep getting that. I keep getting inaction is a decision too, right? Some of y'all need to hear that. Inaction is a decision too, and there are consequences for all of our actions. Whether we are actively making decisions or not, the world is still going to turn. People are going to make up their minds. Situations are going to grow old. Things like that. I'm getting like, so if you don't want to be swept away by just whatever, start being an active participant in your life. I keep getting this. All right. This sulking and just sitting around, I'm getting, is not going to work for you at this time, Pisces. Yeah. Hermit. So do some inner work. Look at like where you've been, look at who you are now and where you'd like to go, and see if your actions are aligning with the future that you see for yourself. All right, so let's look at the oracle cards and see what we have here for advice. It's okay to be scared. Bravery is literally just doing the thing scared. It doesn't have to look a certain way. You don't have to present yourself a certain way. No one says that you can't be nervous, right? Being brave is just showing up in the face of fear. Someone needs to hear that. All right. Thank you, angels of love, light, guidance, and protection. Can you please bring forth messages for the collective of Pisces, please? Any advice that they could take with them moving forward? Anything that will touch their minds and their hearts and their souls, please. Anything that they will find useful as they move forward. Okay, 2 cards came out. TikTok. That's a timing card. And then we had Treasure Island and Yin. Okay. So I'm going to read these to you. I'm going to start with TikTok 30. TikTok. Essential meanings: timelessness, divine timing, immeasurable time. The Oracle's message: when humans created time, everything changed and contracted. People have come to look at life in a linear way, imagining that the past is behind them and the future is ahead of them. But what if that isn't true at all? What if everything, creativity, beauty, chaos, and order, were happening now in a glorious timelessness? You have all the time in the world to co-create the life you desire, so release your agenda, let go of your need to shape each moment to your expectations, knowing that what is yours will never be withheld from you. Miracles are here right now and always show up when you need them, right on time. Relationship message: love, the fulfillment of desire, and even the body's reproductive cycles have their own timetable. Some things are preordained and cannot be coerced. Everything has its season, its divine and appropriate timing, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. Remember that you always have enough time for love, to find it, to nurture it, to give and receive it. Its clock is eternal and ticks according to the beating of your heart in perfect rhythm. Isn't that wonderful to know? Love is always right on time. Prosperity message: your prosperity is co-created by your endeavors as they occur in human-made time and eternal efforts of your most important manifestation partner, Spirit, in a divine, measureless time. So keep doing what you're doing, stay positive, and make a commitment to remain in high vibration thoughts and feelings. If you heed the message of this card, it will seem as if you will align with your highest calling and your highest good in no time at all, like magic. So what's all the fuss about not having enough time? The prosperous life that is yours will never pass you by. Protection message: have you been feeling as if the clock is ticking and gotten a little nervous that your dreams are taking too long to manifest? There is nothing to fear. You will never run out of time for the important things. The miracles that are yours and yours alone can't be missed. Isn't that amazing? You're in such capable hands, with guides and angels hovering in invisible spaces, ensuring that your journey will be filled with all sorts of goodies. Let your anxiety be gently dispelled by your faith. Spirit will never deny you your highest good. All is yours in divine, appropriate timing. You can relax. Yeah. So I'm getting that this is about trusting the process, right? A lot of you guys, you're stopping what you've started here simply because it's getting a little rocky and you're not believing what's ahead of you, or that good things can come, or maybe you're just turned off by the difficulty of something here. But I'm getting like, good things come in time, but you have to keep investing your time and energy into it. All right, let's look at Treasure Island. Treasure Island 9. Treasure Island, essential meanings: the law of attraction, bringing dreams into fruition, the results of positive thinking made manifest, abundance appearing as if from nowhere, financial gains, and the sharing of good fortune. The Oracle's message: you've worked hard and acted upon your unwavering belief in abundance, and suddenly, in the midst of it all, you hit the jackpot. You have uncovered the map to buried treasure, and you tap the unlimited potential within you. What you must hone now is your ability to recognize when X marks the spot, because some of these golden opportunities may be obvious, but others may not be so readily apparent. Trust your intuition to light your way now as you enter this truly prosperous phase where all the long, hard work navigating your inner life is now paying off externally. Sorry, these long sentences. In all aspects of your life, at this time, you have good fortune. Don't forget to enjoy it and share it with others, as treasure shared multiplies like magic. Relationship message. Your relationship is a treasure, providing even more than you need, but you may not see that right now. No matter how long you've been together, you and your partner always discover hidden gems about yourselves and each other. Now is the time of discovery. It's as if everything is in sync and everything is new again. Romance blooms and love is in the air. You can be assured that this partnership will bring you great gifts and valuable lessons. Keep your heart open. The message of this card is to celebrate love and what it teaches you. Prosperity message. At this time, you can be confident that success is yours. Your ideas are all hitting the mark, and you're in a true manifestation period when you will see evidence of the seeds and prosperity you planted in the past. Excuse me. The appearance of this card in the reading indicates your dreams and aspirations align with concrete signs of prosperity in the world of form. This is a very auspicious and fortunate time for business. Creative projects will flourish as inspiration strikes. Share your wealth with others too. Generosity and gratitude should lead you now. That's interesting because at the time that I'm filming this, Venus makes a sextile to Jupiter, like exactly today. And that's kind of the energy of that. That's for you astrology people. Protection message. Poverty consciousness and a sense of not enough cast a shadow on your path. These ideas and core beliefs come with a high cost. Do you really want to proclaim yourself as a victim of disappointment and failed expectations? Are you avoiding success because you will grow so tall that others will want to cut you down? Or is it possible that you're caught in a fear that you will lose what you have acquired, so you hold on so tight that you miss the opportunities to expand? You are challenged to change the way you see the world and move from a perception of limitations to a perception of abundance. Take a risk, for you have nothing to lose except your confinement in a prison of your own making. Open the door and find abundance waiting for you to claim it. Again, good things are waiting to happen to you, but you have to make the investment even when it gets hard, right? Even if these are not external factors, this Five of Wands, I'm getting that this could be conquering your own inner storm here. Lastly, we have Yin. Okay, Yin, I feel like a lot of energy flowing through me. Yin. Essential meanings: the feminine principle of receptivity, letting someone else make the first move, gathering information and taking in cues, the art of conscious allowing. The oracle's message: this is a time of calculated receptivity as you gracefully await what is coming to you, ready to accept it when it appears. Yin does not involve frozen dreams or even resting, but rather consciously allowing things to flow to you, poised to receive the bounty that will be made available to you. It implies sensitivity as you alertly study the actions of others and contemplate how they will affect you and yours. Remember, you must make space for miracles to appear. Be the shaped, not the shaper, and you'll see how quickly your dreams manifest. Relationship message: let others take the lead right now. Your power lies in small gestures, soft awareness, and conscious surrender. By yielding the reins, you will find yourself effortlessly moving closer to what you truly desire. Permit others to tell you who they are and who they can be to you by allowing their actions to speak about them. You will be pleasantly surprised. Prosperity message: this is a time when the most effective action is to allow others to show you the way forward. Observe their behavior and follow their lead. Your desire to push through must take a backseat for now. Collaborate and offer your ideas rather than dictating what must happen. Let others come to you. It is important that they feel they have the power now. Another meaning is about releasing your need to have things in the form you want. How do you want to feel basking in your success? Now allow the universe to show you the form. Yin is a sign of essence. Things may go more smoothly than you expect. Protection message: do you have trouble receiving? You stop the flow of abundance when you continually insist upon being the giver. You can't always lead, always give, always teach. You must be the student, the open vessel, and the one who receives the gift, gesture, or offer in equal measure. Open up and let love, life, abundance, and spirit fill you. without demand or expectation. Just receive the bounty that is yours. Okay, so I know that this card is talking a lot about receptivity, but what I'm getting from this reading is not being passive. I'm getting that there's an active element that's required here, but I'm getting this is nudging something in a direction and then being prepared to deal with what comes after you continue to show up. Right? I think I want to make that distinction because some of y'all may hear this and think, well, I don't have to do anything. No, that's the whole reason why you're here. The whole reason why these cards have come out is because you have stopped doing what you need to. Okay? With this Five of Wands, again, it can be competition, butting heads with other people and things like that. It doesn't always have to be your way, right? You can learn things. What's interesting with the Queen of Swords is a feminine energy. It is that yin energy, is learning things from other people's ideas, other people's mistakes, perhaps your own, right? Learn, learn and apply, learn and apply. Take it in, deal with it, measure it, see how that works for you, do some more work, right? It's not about being completely hands off or being completely hands on. There's a balance that needs to happen here. All right. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope that this helped. I'm wishing you the best. Please show up for yourself. Please show up for yourself. Make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. It helps me as a creator. It helps people who don't know I exist find these videos so that they can get the help that they need and we can build community like that. If you want a personal reading, I can absolutely do that for you. Go to the link in my description box and I will leave you with that. I love you guys and I'll talk to you later.